Big discussion is happening in Maharashtra election. Yesterday evening I was watching and still Chief Minister's name was not declared, whatever it is. It is 8 days since election counting happened in Maharashtra, and in 8 days when people have given landslide victory to BJP and its allies, where BJP has more or less half of the total seats. In that sense, Fadnavis, he is leading BJP. People have voted BJP looking at his name. Then why 8 days? Is it not looking like people verdict has no weightage? In Indian Assembly, State Assembly election, one is Parliamentary Assembly election, one is one is state assembly election. Looks like in a state assembly election, there is no weightage. There is no weightage for the people's verdict. Only weightage is happening for the central assembly election, because the state assembly election, the chief minister post comes through a party only, and parties, if party is state based, then it is all right. If party is central based party, then chief minister name is coming from the Delhi, New Delhi, not from the Bombay or any other place in Maharashtra. This is something that is ambiguous. This is something called paradox. How person are giving vote in the name of some person as chief minister, but the end idea is coming from the New Delhi. Then what is need for this election? So this looks like state election is only, this election has importance only in those states where state party is winning the election. If central Congress has same issue, if Congress wins, then chief ministerial post takes time, 7 days, 8 days, 10 days time, because name has to come from the center. The name that is proposed to the people at the time of election, that completely change. This proves that if central party is winning in the state assembly election, then there is no importance of a state assembly election at all. This is what Ms. Mayawati, more or less, if I'm talking about Ms. Mayawati's statement, where she has completely boycotted the by-election. By-election in a state happens under the nose of the chief minister, and chief minister is not going to change because of the by-election. Then what is need of the by-election? Because there is a high chance that he is going to put effect his power in the election result, because he is sitting there. If that is the case, then the assembly general election is also happening under the eye, under the nose of prime minister. Is it not a by-election again? The if the general election is the only fair election, the general election in the states are happening under the nose of prime minister. Then how it is a fair election? He can change. He can put his effect, right? That is in question mark. And the states where the party who is winning the election is not the local party, then there is no meaning of a state election at all, because chief minister is coming from the center. Who people voted in the name of whom does not matter. And maximum state in India, the chief ministers are from the central party. Odisha, central party. Only West Bengal is there. Otherwise, Assam, central party. Okay, Bihar more or less central party only, because it is a collaboration. Okay, Jharkhand is local party. Otherwise, full central, including Karnataka. Okay, only Tamil Nadu, I believe also communist, also central one. Only Tamil Nadu and 2 3 states are there, which has Andhra Pradesh, which has local party. Now arising is 80 to 90% state, they are in their assembly election, central party is winning. And in that sense, if central party is winning, and in that sense chief minister is coming from the center, then what is meaning of conducting a state assembly election at all? Now there is a chaos going on. There is discussion going on why to spend this much money in the two phase of election. State assembly election separate and central assembly election separate. Not required. Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha elections are not required separately. They should happen together. One nation, one election. In that format, it will save lot of money. Okay, when it comes to saving the lot of money, but first kick away this EVM and VVPAT. These are completely sucking the blood of the Indian economy. One EVM machine worked, one VVPAT machine when it comes from foreign. I believe they cost in lakhs. Lakhs. Just think that if in one polling booth, 1,000 sheet of paper goes for the polling in the ballot paper. Okay, 1,000 sheet. If it is coming in mass level, hardly it would cost 50 rupees or 100 rupees. Hardly. In that sense, then EVM for more people are required because they have to check everything is working. They have to reset EVM, battery is charged or not, their salary, and then transportation, and then they have to keep somewhere safely because it's electronic machine. If something goes faulty, then they have to immediately repair it. Those things, it is very costly. EVM and VVPAT based election is very costly election. Whereas with the ballot paper, it is very cheap election, very cheap. And ballot paper was replaced by EVM saying that booth capturing is an issue. Now booth capturing can happen, but it cannot be hidden. This is what we are saying. Because in every election booth, every person has mobile phone. If someone is coming with gun and they are looting the booth, then they will immediately take the video and push it in the social media. Okay, so it's not possible to hide them. So election commission has to cancel that booth, that polling station. In that place, since there is no absolute, after that, in a strong room, someone can change the ballot paper. In a strong room, someone can change the EVM also. Because in a strong room, outsider cannot enter at all. Impossible. Because it's a tight security of police. Only insider can change. If insider can change, he has EVM machine. So there it does not make any sense it is EVM or ballot. Main is the polling booth. There it is chance that someone else would cast vote. So nowadays it's not possible. Then there is no meaning of going with lakhs of expenditure per polling booth. Lakhs. Because more employees are required to conduct the election. Okay. Now even I would say security, with this much security is also not required. Everyone has a smartphone. Okay, any irregularity is happening openly, people would catch it immediately. So not possible. So means with the internet technology and those things, expenditure in election would be reduced drastically. And other thing is happening the way election is happening. If central party is winning, then chief minister is coming from outside. We could see, I believe 10 years back, 7 years back, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Chhattisgarh, when Congress won, it took many days to bring the name of chief minister. Same thing happened this time. When BJP won in the name of Raman Singh in Chhattisgarh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan in Madhya Pradesh, and and uh, and Madam Sindhia, okay, in the Rajasthan. Okay, in that sense, when election result came, then one Mr. Bhajanlal came in Rajasthan, and then one Mr. Mohan Yadav came in Madhya Pradesh, and one Mr. Sai, he came in Chhattisgarh. People were not knowing their name at all. So if this is the case, then what is, I am not saying one nation, one election. What is the need of assembly election at all? Conduct assembly election at the time of one nation, one election, only where there is a local party is the chief minister. Because people know the face who will be chief minister. And if they are casting vote, he will be chief minister. Guarantee. Because chief minister post is very crucial. People cannot afford that they are casting vote in the name of some chief minister and other is coming. This is typically laughing at the people. So one nation, one election is all right, or at least in the state where central party is in central party is in a state assembly. Certainly there one nation, one election is required because there is no sense of having two elections. First thing. Second thing is one nation, one election is why it is required in those states where assembly election is not required at all. When member of parliament are based upon the number of a member of parliamentarian from that state, like if I take example of Bihar, and 40 seats are there. Among the 40 seats, whoever has more than 50% of the seat in the MP election, he can have chief minister. And because chief minister is going to come from center only, then no need to think about people have voted for whom. Doesn't make any sense, right? Because you know that chief minister, after all, it is going to come from prime minister only. Prime minister, home minister, central cabinet. So better kick out this concept of assembly election at all. Why this much expenditure? People do not have two-time food in a day. This is India. Two-time food, 50% of people, they do not have two-time food. Gold is 75,000 rupees per 10 gram. Petrol is 100 rupees per liter. Okay, rice is more than 50 rupees per kg. These are happening because government unnecessarily they are kind of showering money during these kind of election and those kind of things. Not required. So Maharashtra kind of a state where BJP is winning, there was no need for the assembly election at all. The election would have been conducted along with the central election only. An assembly election is not required at all, based upon the number of MP, because those would be from BJP only, and chief minister is coming from center only. So, in that sense, no meaning of the conducting one nation, one election at all. State like Jharkhand, I want to say Bihar because Bihar JDU is chief minister, but they are in the minority. They cannot hold chief minister post at all. That is again forgery. Either Teraswi Yadav can be chief minister or anyone from BJP can be because they are in the majority. So state like Jharkhand, state like West Bengal, state like Tamil Nadu, okay, state like Jammu and Kashmir, okay, and in this kind of a state. So where the local party is winning the election, only 4 5 states and some states in northeast. Okay, only these states only separate assembly election is required. That they can conduct separately, along not along with center election also, not required. But as far as 90% of the states are concerned, there is no assembly election is required. Only the central MP election would happen, and then based upon the 50% majority, the center either it is Congress party, it is BJP party, it is Communist party, Aam Aadmi party, whatever it is. Now they will send the chief minister. People will blindly, they will with a close eye, they have folded eye, they have to accept it because this is what is happening. So this is what the scenario. So only election that in India more or less requires is central election. That would happen every 5 years and people know who will come out. Is there actually election is required? I mean, this is what I'm asking. If only central assembly election is required and a state assembly election is not required because the way model is going on, selecting the chief minister, and in central assembly election we know who is going to win. Is really election is required in the India?